$20 is not bad for all that food going in there every day. That was me with Mia. Mia, Mia, my friend Mia. No, that was me doing my Ameriburger bit. First one for the night. It's a Mara subs. Before that, we're going to play. I played one of my Ameriburger ones yesterday. Actually, today, right now. That's why I can't sleep. It's currently around 2:30 in the morning on early Monday, and you may hear this on Tuesday. I don't know. See, it depends on, or Wednesday. It depends on how much I can get this done and if things go well. But, you know, and so I posted one of them on Saturday. You'll hear it soon about the space, which you may have heard or not. But I thought I always usually post something on Saturday, so I posted it then. Okay, so stuff I played was Natural Calamity, as I spoke before, as you know, Dust Brothers remix. It's around from the 90s, as you could see when they said it's the middle of the 90s. Then I played an old 60s song, Peter and Gordon's World Without Love, actually written by Paul McCartney. So it's kind of a cool little, quick little 60s song. It's kind of weird because I am actually looking out my window right now and looking at the lights from my neighbors. And I think the Christmas lights run for my neighbors across the street too. And then after that we have the Laws with I Can't Sleep, which is off their main title, their self-titled album. They only put out one album, I think, and it's a really good album, pretty good. And you would know them from the song "There She Goes," which may or may not be about heroin. I don't know. They think maybe not, but some people do. And it's always weird when I'm on Twitch and I see people singing "There She Goes," and it's like, does she know that this might be about heroin use? I don't know. Probably not. So that's kind of fun. And so I know what you're thinking. There's no Christmas stuff here, Craig. There's no quirkiness. Where's your weird stuff? Well, we're gonna be playing some weird stuff here in a minute. I think I'm going to be playing one more song here. We'll play a little Beach House song, Once Twice Melody, that came out this year. And then I'm going to play something Christmassy and fun. And then I'm going to, it seems like I got a fake ad from our old friend Santa, and he wants to do a little ad for you to hear. He's going to do his Santa Cruz again, which should be fun. So before we go, I was going to talk to you about the Natural Calamity. Speaking of natural calamities, this year was a lot of fun. He says sarcastically. It's been not a great year, and a year and a half or two. Anyway, one of the things that happened this year was Hurricane Ian, which was probably the worst, because I live in Florida, probably the worst hurricane I've ever lived through in my life, which still was not as horrible as I had prepared myself for, but it was still not great. We went through one a few years ago, Irma, and that one was pretty good. It was probably like 40 miles per hour wind or so. Lost power for days, or a day or two, and this one we lost power for a few days. That's the hard part. When you're without power, you don't realize all the stuff that you need power for. I mean, you know on some level you can't watch stuff, but you go, oh, I'll watch stuff on my phone. Well, the internet's not working because your Wi-Fi needs power. You want to go take a shower, you can't. You can, but it's cold. It's ice cold, like the coldest. I took the most ice cold shower. I was shaking and like it gave me like a headache. It was really bad with it being so cold. I thought, well, I'll get in there. It'll warm up. No. So you need the power. People think, well, you live in Florida, you should move away from Florida because the hurricanes. And the thing I always say is that there's always something somewhere, and that hurricanes are at least, you have a warning, you have a heads up to get prepared for it. The other joke I always like to say, it's kind of like the problem with the hurricane stuff is that it's sort of like it's this really weird period of dread and of stuff of your impending doom. I always say it's like kind of like the news comes out. So it's like, guess what? It's Terminator season, and the Terminator is going to come and kill some of you. So indications are he's coming your way. So just heads up. You might want to look out. We're going to keep an eye on him, see where he's going. It's like, okay, he's crossing the ocean. It seems like he might be after somebody with your name. Let's say your name's John. And you're like, oh, it's John. He's definitely coming for a John. He's gonna come and get John Connor. He's gonna get you. And then they're like, oh, turns out maybe he's not. He's gonna go over here now. He's looking like he might go to a different state. And they go, oh, no. 12 hours later, no, he's definitely coming for you now. And then you go, oh gosh, and he's brought lots of guns, and he's going to like totally kill you. And you're like, oh, jeez, really? And you're like, well, just keep an eye on it. Hope it's gonna get better. And they're like, okay, guess what, guys? Good news. He's not after a John. He's after a Juan. Juan. We think he's after a Juan now. I think we're safe. I think we're gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be good. And you go, oh, jeez, great. Thank God. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm not going to get killed by the Terminator now. And they're like 12 hours. Guess what, guys? Totally wrong. He's after a John. It's really looking like he's going after a John now. Sorry, we thought it was a Juan, but the models came back. He's totally after a John, and he's coming your way. He's totally gonna get close, and he's brought in like a tactical nuke. He's definitely gonna come and kill you all. You may not survive this. You should run away now as soon as you can, because he is definitely coming for you, and he's going to kill you. And it is unimaginable. It's unsurvivable. He will kill you. You know, Terminator. He can't be reasoned with. You can't stop him. He's coming your way. He's gonna come at you. And then at the last moment, maybe it like turns, and then you like maybe not get it. And it's like, oh, Terminator just went down there and killed somebody down the city below you. It's like well, we can all rest easy, maybe, until Terminator season's over, and then maybe in a few years from now, Terminator will come back. I mean, they're going like, oh, you're gonna have 100-mile-per-hour winds. You're gonna have like 100-mile-per-hour winds. Can the house handle that? I don't know. Got a big tree in my backyard. I'm afraid the tree's gonna fall. So it's like, it's really scary. And like another analogy I made was like, it's kind of like those movies like Jurassic Park or something. You're in a house and you're hiding, and the monster's outside. It's like big bad wolf time, and he's like huffing and he's puffing. He's trying to blow your house down, man. And it's like the monster's there, and he's going, and the wind it's like so intense. The ceiling tiles lift up a little bit. And it's like the wind just blows, and it just ramps up. It ramps up for like 10 seconds. She goes, hold together, baby. Hold together. Hold on. And eventually it kind of like dies down. Like, okay. And then 30 seconds later, ramps up again. So it's just like, it's this like really, really nerve-wracking thing. And luckily, I mean, I'm a very nervous person. I have anxiety. I've had it for many years. When I'm in those such kind of situations, I'm sort of oddly, okay, which is very strange, but because I'm just prepared for whatever, it's scary. So that's a lot of fun, and that's a lot of a story over a song by a band called Natural Calamity. But I wanted to tell you about Hurricane Ian. I wanted to tell you these stories. I want to do my little stand-up here about the Terminator. So we're going to play a little Beach House. We're going to play a weird little Christmas thing. We're going to play a little bit of Santa, maybe another little short Ameriburger one, and we'll come back and we'll see where we're at. And I can't sleep because it's like 2:30 in the morning. I do these all at one night usually. I got a long way to go, and so I drank my Coke. The Coke's empty now. It's a long time. It's only 5-10 minutes for you guys, but a lot of stuff goes. I'm looking for CDs I can't find. I'm looking for things. Yes, these are on CDs. Looking for things, trying to burn it for you guys. Find it for you guys. So we'll see what happens. So without further ado, here is Beach House with Once Twice Melody. That's not once twice. 3 times a melody. Once Twice Melody. Goes a little something like this. You'll listen to the Crazy Craig Radio Show.